Alright guys, it is now 6:50. Let's go ahead, let's get Lily over to school. We're going to go ahead and drive her over there. Let's get going. Good morning! It is April 17th, 2026. Today I am off. It is Friday, and you know what that means for dinner? Do you?
Yeah.
What?
Pizza.
Yes! Papa John's. Gosh. We're already at the end of the week. Now today I have a lot of schoolwork to do. I have to finish up that short paper. And I have one more to write. Yes. We're going to get it done. And I don't know what else we're going to do today. But I at least want to get that schoolwork accomplished. So, let's go ahead, let's get Lily over to school, and let's start our day, and then come back home, and then get to work. After breakfast at home. Yeah.
Like and subscribe.
Do we have eggs?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
I can have eggs and a bagel.
That sounds pretty good, actually.
Here we go. Because I think I'm pretty much out of blueberries by now.
You have one more.
Oh my god, you saved the entire container for one blueberry?
No, not one blueberry, like one more batch.
Oh, okay. Alright, guys, so we have more than one blueberry, so we're good.
Alright.
That would have been funny.
Yeah.
Let's get going over to school. After all, I had to finish resetting the entire car.
Yes.
Yeah, when Tiffany drove it over to Publix yesterday, yeah, she puts everything different, don't you?
Yep. I have to. I'm short.
You're adorable and so sweet. Let's get going. Alright, Lil, I hope you have a great day. Have fun. And pizza time tonight with One Piece.
Yeah.
Alright, have a great day, kiddo. Alright, let's go ahead and let's start off by making some Tim Horton Original Blend coffee. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so yes, now let's go ahead. Let's get back into work. Last night I had done quite a lot on it, but if I gotta be honest, I also was up last night finishing watching Vanilla Sky. Really good movie from 2001. And I still remember that I actually had it on VHS when it came out too. And the funniest thing, and to the Orange County Public Library System, I am sorry. Okay? But I had bought the VHS copy and I was so in love with the movie, okay? Later I bought it on DVD too. Just to get all the extras as well. But anyway, I was at the public library one day and I was like 17 at the time or so. Well, anyway, I checked out the CD for the soundtrack of it, and I was so in love with the music, I forgot to turn it back, and I just kept it in my car. And one day I went back to the library and they were like, oh yeah, you have a music CD out from years ago. And I was like, oh, which one? Oh, you have Vanilla Sky out. And I was like, oh crap. They ended up charging me $30 for the CD. And back then, CDs were about $14.99. So yeah, I should have returned it. But anyway, as far as the school assignment goes, so basically, here's what I had to do. I have to do a classroom strategy action plan where essentially I have to create strategies on how I would go ahead and develop curriculum for the classroom. And in a couple of different ways. One, as far as like inclusive. Another as far as transparent grading. Also, the connection to the course concepts that we've been taught so far. All that good stuff. So, yeah. And it's funny because I don't know if none of the teachers, well, any of them actually know what my plans are. Because I know my first professor, she knows. Because I had a talk with her through email through the school system. And that's when they were like, okay, let's go ahead and get you changed over. Done. But I don't know how much she, the new professor, knows. Well, yeah, and the partner, he. I don't know. But what I do know is, honestly, I've been just trying to go through the steps on this course and just get it done, these two, the reading and such, because I don't want to get a charge back. I really don't. So that's why I've been working really hard to get these done. But yeah, let's keep at it. Let's keep getting to work. Tiffany's downstairs making breakfast. Then we'll go ahead, eat. And there we go. And then one will be done. And one will be remaining. And one is the loneliest number that you'll ever see. It's an old song. But yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get into it. And let's have breakfast now. No sooner that I finish that video, Tiffany tells me that breakfast is ready. Oh, and yeah. There's a prop from yesterday. The bullcrap insurance cards. Let's go ahead. Let's enjoy. And let's go and have a good breakfast and coffee. And then get to work. All right, it is 8:36 and the first strategy of 3 is finished. Now I got 2 more to do. And then I am done with the assignment. Turn that in. And there we go. Let's keep going. We're actually doing pretty good on time right now. Let's get it done today. My goal is right now to get this document done before 10 o'clock. That is my goal. Let's get it accomplished. It is 9:12. We are done with strategy 2. 1 more to go. Check your rings. Check your progress for the day. Stand in 2 of 12 hours. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've been lazy today trying to get this done. But I'll tell you something. As soon as it's done, oh my god, I'm going to be so overjoyed. It's going to be unbelievable. Alright, strategy 3. Proactive confidentiality and students' right practices. We got this. Yes. And then we write a conclusion paragraph, put in our references, and submit. And we are done. Let's keep going. Alright guys, it is now 9:51 and oh my god, I did it. I am done before 10 o'clock, which was my goal. Oh my gosh. Start assignment. Drag file. Classroom strategy. Confirm. There we go. Submit. Okay, it is done. Not bad. Honestly, I just want to get this done. And what's funny too, oh god, the teacher is gonna have such a hard time with me on this one. it says you may submit your action plan as a written document, 1 to 2 pages. Cool. A short narrated slideshow, PowerPoint, Google Slides, 3 to 5 slides. A video explanation, 2 to 3 minutes. I create enough videos here. I didn't want to create a video there too, But anywho, I did go ahead and I created the written document. It said 1 to 2 pages, right? Mine came in at 9 pages, including a single reference page. So 8 pages of text. Ugh. I have a feeling she's not going to be happy, or he's not. Oh, I feel bad. But at the same time, it is done. Now I can move on. Alright, do I have anything else for this course to do before the end of the week? April 12th. Okay. I had 2 things. April 19th. Those are done. Module 7. DOL, Philosophy and Blueprint for Teaching. That is due May 1st. So essentially, I don't have anything else to do for that particular course. For Foundations of Education. And actually, I'm sorry, I forgot. It was actually Dr. Nelson Plaka that I had for this course. I don't know why I thought that I had a female professor. Maybe because when I first got into this whole thing, it was a female that did all the stuff, and then also throughout the rest of the time. Maybe that's why. I don't know. But yeah. So Dr. Plaka is going to have a fun time with that one. For reading over my 8-page essay. I'm sorry. Alright, let's get over to intro, reading, and contact. And this professor here, she's definitely had my fair share of lengthy episodes of essays when it didn't need to be. But for me, I think it is just that I type a lot of stuff out. I basically just spew everything out that's inside my head, and that is how I go ahead and I do it. It's both a good thing and a bad thing, because sometimes I think too much can come out, and then it can distort what my overall picture is. But at the same time,
Like and subscribe.
It's one of those things, that it's just ingrained in you ever since schoolyard. Back in middle and high school, either you were one of the overachievers or you were one of the under ones that just skated by. Me, I would always type up on the typewriter, and instead of, let's just say, using the correction feed, which is that little white tape that would go over that part of the page, I usually would just throw the entire page away. And you gotta remember, kids, back in that time, we didn't have spell check. No, so you needed to spell a word out. First of all, you had to find it in the dictionary. That was the first hardest part, because not everybody had a computer at home. I had a typewriter when I was in middle school. And the thing of it is that at that time, keep in mind, computers are still expensive. My parents actually went ahead and they bought the entire encyclopedia set as well. And also I had dictionary and thesaurus. So that is how I was able to spell. But yeah. Anywho. Getting back to this part here. So now I have to go ahead and do this assignment. This is going to be fun. Purpose. This is due by Sunday at 11:59 and is worth 150 points. So, to put that into context for you, okay? Let's say I don't do it. It drops me from 102 down to an 84.43. So that's why I really want to make sure that I do good on this. If I get 100 out of 150, then I get a 95% in the class so far. But yeah, it looks like I got another couple of assignments. DOL 3, Reading Competency 1 Reflection, which is due April 26th. And Growing in Support and Literacy Development, also due April 26th. So yeah, I got those two to do. I did not get much sleep either. I was up till like 2 o'clock. Trying to get some work done as well. Alright. But yeah, that is right where I'm at right now. Yeah, so after this, that DOL 3 Reading Competency Reflection, that is worth 80 points in Growing in Support and Literacy Development. That is worth 10 points. And it's also locked until April 20th. Interesting. That way you only have 7 days to do it, I guess. Whatever. But yeah, I gotta go ahead and work on DOL 2 Reading and Development Case Study next. But for now, I am going to take a leg stretch. Because, man, I am just mentally drained at this point. But at least I'm getting this stuff taken care of. Let's keep working after a short break. You look so adorable in that top. Come here. Oh, you are the cutest girl in the entire world. I swear, she is so perfect. And so cute. And so sweet. Mwah. Love you. So yes, right now, she is cleaning up Lily's bedroom.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna let her take the camera over and show the disaster.
Yes.
Yes. God dang, she's so adorable.
I do have to admit, Lily has so much stuff. I'm really considering a storage. Yep.
Really?
Yeah. I gotta figure out this stuff. I got her closet mostly cleaned up. But I'm gonna be taking quite a bit of this too. We're gonna really see about doing a storage unit. And this stuff as well, I gotta figure out. Not her bed though, and her stuff on her bed, just this and this. And I need to go through a few more toys in here, because I need to lessen the amount of stuff that she has around her house. Alright. It's been a process. And I don't know what to do with it all. But at least I know I can put it somewhere for her. Yeah, I haven't even shown downstairs half of the stuff that she has. That's also going away for a while until I can figure it out.
Alright guys, let's go ahead and let's get Lily from the bus stop. Let's get going. It is a beautiful sunny day. Too bad I had schoolwork. Can you believe it is 87 degrees out right now? Wow. Did you have a good day in school though?
Yeah.
Do you know what we're doing for dinner? Pizza!
I said so. I did.
Well, you know what? You can have pizza anytime, except for pizza bites.
I eat it all.
No, you don't want to do those.
Pizza.
I still have horrible memories of those little pizza bites.
Oh, you're meaning pizza rolls.
Yes.
Not bites. Pizza bites were the bagel ones.
Those are fine, but yeah, those little pocket things. Oh no.
Yeah.
Be careful with them. They will leave third-degree burns on your mouth. It wasn't pretty. All right, guys, let's go ahead and let's get home, and then back to work, of school, work. All right, what time is it?
5:04.
Do you know what that means?
Time to go get the food.
It's pizza time! Woohoo! Now, interestingly enough, and I am not joking about this, okay? I had to buy a soda pop. I'm not joking. I had to buy one, okay? I wanted an order of breadsticks, okay? But the cheapest promotion they had was for $19.99, and it gets you a large one-topping pizza. It also gets, which is normally $17.99 by itself, okay? It also gets you an order of breadsticks and a soda pop for $19.99. So yeah, I kind of had to do it. I feel bad, but let's go get it. Let's go enjoy. And you need to check that cake.
Oh, there's no date on it. I checked it already.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I have to have the translation app.
Okay. You are so adorable. Man, look at this cute girl. Man, she is perfect. All right, guys, let's go ahead and let's go get dinner over at Papa John's. Let's do it. It is a gorgeous day. Wow, I love it. Alright, so coming up on the far side this time, still empty UPS, Noir Nails, and Papa John's Starbucks. Let's go get dinner. Alright guys, let's go ahead and let's get our dinner home. Let's get to it. Alright guys, it is 6:56. And it is time for an outro. Time to end the day. Because I'll tell you something, today has been an incredible day. We have gotten a lot accomplished. We went ahead, finished up that entire assignment, and converted what was supposed to be a 2-page into a 7-page. I'm sorry, Professor. Please don't be mad at me. I'm really sorry for that one. Also, on the other paper, we broke ground quite a lot. So I'm very, very happy about that. Was I able to finish it so far? No. Did I procrastinate a little bit to play a game? Yes. I'll admit it. But I'll tell you something. When it comes to the EduCare Prep Institute program and these courses, I still want to put up my very best. And the reason why is because, yes, I'm going to be dropping the EduCare Prep Institute program in May. Because honestly, I want to go back to tech. And I've discussed it many times over before, whether it was for my own personal or for another company that I could sign on with. But here's the thing though. when it came to these Educare Prep Institute courses, just because I'm dropping them doesn't mean I should try any less at them. I should still push 110% into each of them and work my hardest to go ahead and get them done with the highest grades that I can possibly achieve. Now, the Associates in Science program, except for algebra, is going to be relatively on the easier side. I'll admit that. The Masters in Computer Science, on the other hand, oh my god, that's going to be a pain. I'm not going to lie. Because it is well known that is one of the hardest programs out there besides engineering. Yeah. But you know what? I am going to work my butt off. I'm going to work hard at these. And I'm going to do my best and see where the road takes us. Because really, at the end of the day, that's all you can do. All you can do every day is wake up, do your best at whatever it is, whether it is just physical therapy to get out of bed and to move your legs or your body a little bit, or do your best as far as just going off to work or doing school or whatever activity makes you happy. That is the important part. Doing your best at whatever your goal is for the day. You see, Tiffany, when she gets up every morning, she has one first goal, and that is to go ahead and prepare and make the bed. It's a simple goal, but it's an achievable one that it sets into motion the rest of the day to accomplish other things in that pattern. For me, when I get up every morning, my first goal, besides breathing, some days that can be a little bit difficult at times, but other than that, it is to go ahead and I first do a check on my video from the day before. I see how that went. I check for comments, see about replying to some of them. Also check for any dislikes and likes from the night before. And then after that, then I go ahead and my next goal is to have a small breakfast and either get off to work or first get Lily off to school and then have breakfast and then figure out my rest of the day. And that could be going out somewhere or having some schoolwork to do, whatever. But it's a goal I have. And while I don't like Universal a lot of times because of the security role I'm in, and honestly, there's a lot of elements to it that I'm not too fond of. Like the hot blazing sun, the deep freezing cold. But it hasn't been that bad since last July when I started. And truthfully, working at Universal in security, I've learned a lot about manual labor. I've learned a lot about blue-collar workers. And I've also learned a lot about myself and what I want to do, where I want to go, and how I want to get there. And honestly, thank you, Universal. And also, thank you to the recruitment center over at Universal Orlando as well. Because you guys have been pushing me and having me work harder than I have in a very, very long time. And you've also made me challenge myself on different levels too. outdoor physical, new mental as well, and memory, and all kinds of different avenues. And you've gotten my customer service skills back in person. And that's the thing, when you do it online, over the phone, it's completely different than in person. And I have fought against being a security worker for the entirety almost. I wanted to try different things. I wanted to go ahead and do substituting. And at the same time, whenever I was stuck inside the classroom, then I would be like, I kind of miss the outdoors. I kind of miss the outside. And it made me miss universal security in many ways. So yeah, as much as I have fought against it and have had some hard times with it, and have had my share of fights with the scheduling team through management, yeah, it can be a good experience. In fact, I think I can honestly say, out of all the blue collar working person jobs, this one has to be my favorite so far. It genuinely does, from the bottom of my heart. Because I think what really made it to be an incredible experience also is not just the guests. Because, I have come across so many guests, some great, some not so, some challenging. But the team members. Since July, when I started, I have not had a single run-in with a bad team member. Now, I have had some issues with a couple of the managers and stuff like that, but it was all over, like, yeah, but here's why I did it and why I feel that it was right kind of thing. When it came to a guest, that was the first one. And then the rest of it has to do with just the scheduling. And that's the thing. Once we got past the scheduling and we found a compromise, it was pretty much smooth sailing after that. And it was pretty good, too. It's been amazing. And I don't know what the heck is going to come next, job-wise. I don't know if I'm going to leave Universal and chart a new path into a new company of my own, or chart a new path into a new tech company I'll find, like a remote one again, or if I'll just stay while I'm in college and just see where everything goes. I don't know. But what I do know is I gotta figure out this whole insurance mess. That is step one, because I've been talking with Matt in the comments today. And yeah, it's a bad short-term insurance plan. It honestly is. It's pretty bad. And Matt, just so you know, I did already email my head of HR to see if they can get it canceled. So that way that I am not billed anymore for it on my paychecks. That I am trying to do. So we'll see what happens there. But my next step is trying to find Tiff actual healthcare coverage that is full circle. That is my next step. Now, the astute may notice that Tiffany and I are not wealthy. We don't have a ton of money. So, one of the things you may have been wondering is, well, don't you qualify for Medicaid? Well, that's the thing. We have tried every way which to apply for Medicaid, and we've been shot down like crazy. So, that right there is our next issue that we keep running into. And the craziest thing of all is that, yeah, if either of us were single and taking care of Lily, Medicaid, just like that. But because of the whole being together married part, then it became a tangled web for Medicaid trying to resolve it. So there lies the issue. I'm sorry, I'm just a bit exhausted. I think tonight, just maybe watch Scent of a Woman and just go to bed after. I think that sounds like a nice idea. Tomorrow I'll be up early, can do more work on the essay stuff, or I can do some of it while I'm watching my movie tonight. But guys, thank you so very much for everything today. I hope you had a great day. I hope you had a wonderful time. And honestly, I appreciate everything from you guys. And Universal Orlando, we have had our going back and forth on the scheduling and everything. But thank you as well. You guys have been amazing over there. And honestly, it's been one amazing workplace. And the views, oh my gosh, Portofino, Sapphire Falls, Buffett, yeah. The music when it's not Mardi Gras over at Celebrity Circle, I love it so much. I genuinely do. The only thing I gotta admit I don't want to do is drive around the van. Please don't make me do it. Please. Just ask any one of my trainers or ask anybody from our previous live streams when I was an Uber Eats DoorDash driver. They'll all tell you I have a horrible sense of direction. Yeah. That is one thing that you will not get a positive note on. But anyway, thank you very much for everything. I hope you have a good night, everyone. And I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, I am 2 to 9. But I'm trying to become 2 to 8 instead. And the reason why is because when I'm 2 to 8, it's a 6-hour shift. Then I don't have to take a half an hour lunch break like I do if I'm 2 to 9. Then it's a 7-hour, then I gotta take a half an hour lunch break, and then I'm only getting 6.5 hours. So it's kind of like go home early and lose $10. Yeah, I can go home an hour early and lose $10 if they'll let me. I'm cool with that. But anyway, thank you so much, everyone. Have a good sleep. I think I've actually exhausted myself out. Good night.
But I know we won't give this up. Sometimes I lose my mind, and some days it's hard to find the reason why you stay by my side.